Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? Welcome to another Monday. Hope you enjoyed your weekend. Hope everybody had a good time. Hope that you did what you wanted to achieve and did what you wanted to do and made it home safe. Here we are to start the week. This is going to be a video off of the Passion Project. So again, these are always going to be the more extended ones. And I think this one's going to be a little bit of a fun one right here because what I'm going to talk about or what I'm going to share is the list that was presented to me through treatment that I feel we overlook in life, and that was a really big help. I'll highlight some of the things that I personally do, and then maybe you'll grab some things that you would like to do or that you're interested. And the main thing about this one is, what do we do when we're sitting in our feelings? What do we do with our idle time? Now, this can go beyond people dealing with addiction or things like that. I mean, this is just in general, the things we like to do, the things that we can do, but they're never like at the top of our minds, right? We probably have like 3 to 5 to 7 things that we want to do, right? But there's a huge list of things that we probably also would like to do. We just don't think of, you know what I'm saying? But they're very simple. So without further ado, time always being a constraint because life is like that. Just gonna read off a few. Again, I'll highlight, what I currently do and how it's helped, and hopefully you guys can just get an idea or get the mind working and thinking of some stuff that you might have not have thought about. But ultimately, this is to, help you fill your time so you don't have to sit uncomfortably in your feelings. Now, whether you're down or whether you're lonely being a very big one, this is going to be very helpful. So, first off, I'm not going to read them all, but, I'm just going to read a couple. But there's working a step. So those in sobriety right now, you can always work a step. It's really good. I'm not personally working the steps yet. That is something I will look into, though, throughout my journey. Always take a walk, get out and move, you know what I'm saying? Let the oxygen flow through your body. Definitely, it's very important. Stay active. Body in motion stays in motion. Skiing, snowmobiling, swimming. Now, some people already like the mountains. Some people are already up there. Try something new. It's extreme, maybe you don't like the snow. That's fine. Maybe snowmobiling is not out there. But again, these are just some ideas. I love the water. I'm in Washington, though, and this time of year, the water is not what's going down right now. Read a book. I'm not a big reader, but you know what I'm saying? I do. People have given me some books, and I have taken a look at them. It's a really good way to fill your time. Every time I open up a book, about 5 pages, I'm like asleep. So if I'm ever needing sleep, I crack a book. So that's another good one too. But shout out to the readers out there. Definitely, knowledge is power. Talking with a friend. So a lot of these videos, reaching out, encouraging people to reach out. I mean, that's, to me, my personal opinion, reaching out and talking to people is the best thing you can do for your mental health, for your sobriety, now, granted, sometimes you just need to be alone, understandable. But I mean, if you're alone, sitting in your thoughts, sitting in your feelings uncomfortably, and you're stuck and you're lost and you don't know what to do, reaching out, talking to somebody, whether it's a stranger, your friend, family member, partner, mate, whatever, is the best thing you can do. We'll kind of roll through this. Dance. I'm a dancer. I love dancing. I'm always dancing. That's a given. But dancing makes you feel good. Go find your favorite song. Go find your favorite genre of music or whatever. Just start moving. Pretty much anything physical. It doesn't need to be hardcore lifting or anything, but anything physical is always going to make you feel better. You may be shy or embarrassed by yourself to do it, but I guarantee if you do it, give yourself 5 to 10 to 15 minutes, you're going to feel great. You're going to feel good because, again, it's all about body in motion, stage in motion. That goes to your head. It really does. Go to a movie. I love cinema. I've been doing that, watching a lot of movies, you know what I'm saying? So there's never a problem there. Window shopping. I'm not going to recommend window shopping, because you might get another addiction, cross addiction, shopping, and maybe shopping is already an issue that you have. It's an issue I already have. But take a drive. Taking a drive is always good and relaxing. Go out, see the sights. Just get out of an atmosphere. If you're in an atmosphere where you feel that you're stuck and you're lost and you don't know what to do, definitely go ahead, relocate temporary. Take a drive, take a hike, take a walk. Speaking, hiking, playing sports, wearing a smile. That I smile all the time. I smiled a lot, as it was a mask for a very long time, but For sure. If you smile, it's kind of like a fake it till you make it. Some people don't like that saying, I understand. But if you smile and force yourself to smile, it does start to awaken that part of your brain where you just kind of feel better. So a little bit of euphoria starts to happen. I smile sometimes when I'm mad, and then I start to laugh, and then I'm like, I'm not even mad, but it doesn't work like that for everybody. We're all different, so just bear with me. Camping's always fun. I love Mother Nature. Go see some beauty. You know what I'm saying? If you get happiness out of seeing beautiful things, I mean, depending on where you are, I'm sure it's not hard to find beauty in your eyes. It's in the eye of the beholder. Bowling, laughing's a good one. Just covered that. Going to the zoo, taking pictures, playing sports, listening to music. We covered some of that. Helping somebody. So again, my passion and my mission statement was talking about how I love, to help people. I actually get a metaphysical feeling from that. I love helping people. Me helping people has actually helped me with my sobriety and my mental health. I really do get a pleasure out of just dropping knowledge, out of just hearing and helping, and just trying to do my best to be there for people, hearing their struggles or hearing their successes. It doesn't always have to be negative. So it's a really big one. That's one I'm personally on. As if you're watching this video right now, it's the passion project. You know what I'm saying? I like to think that I'm helping whoever tunes in to the audience. And I also always appreciate and love you for the support. Giving gifts, using an AA slogan. Again, this list is for sobriety, but you don't have to be working. You don't have to have an addiction. These are just general ideas, things that, we often overlook. Go to the library, running, jogging, sewing, collecting things. I like to collect things, model cars, toy cars. I'm an auto enthusiast. Skydiving is pretty extreme. I'm not jumping out of a plane. I was when I was younger. With down to, I'm over that hump, not doing that. But anybody that ever thought about it or wants to do it, go and do it. That's the thing. Especially if you're gonna be stuck like in your feelings and you don't know what to do. Maybe you need to do something so extreme that it is going to break you out of that funk. It sounds crazy, like, oh, just gonna go out and skydive. Yeah, go out and skydive. Go jump out of a plane. Go live, and then see how you feel the next day. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's what it takes. We're changing our brain chemistry. We're trying to rewire ourselves. Meditation, more sports again, planning vacations, buying things for myself. Okay, this is gonna happen. My apologies. Live video. Going to sports events, going to the races. That's what I'm talking about. Pleasing my parents is kind of funny. I don't know, maybe your parent or guardian, I know we're a little bit older, but maybe, or your partner, maybe you want to please them. You do, again, kind of helping people, but doing something nice for somebody that's special to you, definitely can get some of those juices flowing up there. Watch TV. Body in motion stays in motion. I'd refrain from watching too much TV, but do what you do. If TV is something that you really love and you're again in a funk or you're stuck or you're lost, go watch some TV. I would just recommend watching something that will help you get out of that funk instead of mindless. That'll just keep you there and make you question what life's about. Working on machines, boating. If you're really struggling out there, get a sponsor, call your sponsor, talk to your sponsor, or again, reach out to people. That's the single best thing that anyone can do for themselves. And again, even if you're not dealing with addiction or struggling with that, just reach out to somebody. If you're feeling lonely, lost, trapped, backed into a corner, reach out to somebody. It's always good to talk to people because they also have a view that you can't see. That's outside looking in. So it's very important that we reach out to our people or strangers or anybody. Trust me, if you try it, if you're not one that's like that or goes out there, trust me, you will feel differently about everything. And you only know that when you start reaching out. Take a nap. Being with friends, go out, see your friends. Definitely, it's always a good time. If you love your friends, you want to see your friends, go see them. I was a shitty friend for a long time. Slowly getting out and seeing friends, and it's just been the greatest thing of my life. That's a really good one. Singing. Watching wild animals, go out and bird watch, having original ideas, gardening, landscaping. I like gardening. Unfortunately, I just killed one of my plants by putting some foreign, probably a little bit too much nitrogen. Probably should have read the directions on that. But Spider Loke, man, we love you. That's what I named him. He was like a spider plant, and he was beautiful, and he's gone now. But I still got apples. Apples, my apple philodendron, and I love apples. Apples is succumbing to the same thing, but we potted him. We're trying to work, you know what I'm saying? We're emergency operating, but just right there, like right there with the green thumb, like gardening, you know, getting a plant, something to take care of helps me. Like I've always loved it. I'm pretty good at it. But as you're going to see how I just totally went off into that tangent, that's something that I do. Like that's how with my idle time, not ever going to try to sit uncomfortably in my thoughts because I know exactly where that's going to take me. It's going to take me to depression, and then potentially it can cause me to relapse. So I have a lot of interest, but I do like to plant and garden. That is a good one. So try landscaping, try gardening, try all that. Ride a motorcycle, sitting and thinking. If we're stuck in our thoughts and our feelings, I don't know if sitting and thinking is the best idea, as I'm pretty sure we're sitting and thinking, and that's why we are stuck. But for those that like are able to meditate and can harness their power a little better than others, I mean, I can see it. I get it. Go ahead, sit and think. Sure. Having lively talks. I love having deep conversations with myself. Those are really good. Intelligent conversations really, really move me. Always come out of those conversations feeling better, feeling like I got answers to questions, feeling like I have a better view of my destination and where I'm going. Those are great. Go dating, courting, you know, who talks like that anymore? I don't know. Listening to the radio, same as listening to music, call AA friends, receive letters, cards, try writing. I write a lot. I do write for the YouTube. Question was asked, when I do the morning and midday motivations, am I reading that from something already pre-printed or whatever? No, I write all of that. That's all me. That's all coming from my head. That's me sitting down, taking the time and writing. So that's where the morning and midday motivations are coming from, in my head. But it's really good for the writers. You already know what that does for you. And if you're in that funk, and again, you're uncomfortable in your feelings and you're just sitting there, sometimes it's hard to motivate, I understand, but really what you got to do is you just got to pick up the pen or the pencil or the keyboard, whatever it is that you write on, and you just got to do it. In about a minute to 3 minutes, it'll just happen for you. Like you'll become unconscious of the fact that you're like, oh damn, I just got a page. Oh, here's 2 more pages. Oh, here's 3 more pages. So definitely for the writers. And if you're even not a writer, just try writing. You know, you don't know that you don't like writing until like you actually give it a real shot, and then you can determine it. But it really does a lot. Creative writing, you can pick an interest, you can write your plan, write your list, write things you need to do. You can write silly stories, whatever you want to write about. That's the great thing. You want to control your universe or make your own universe, go write one up. Like seriously, that's the best thing you can do for yourself too. After reaching out to people, I really think so. Body in motion, lifting weights, you know, stays in motion. Balance your checkbook. I'm not doing that. But hey, for the people that love me, for people that love the numbers, go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? But again, this is just to get you out of your funk. This is to make you comfortable. This is to get your mind in a better place, in a better environment, one where you're not going to feel self-destructive, harmful, relapse, or use, or anything like that. This is kind of the whole point of the list. This is kind of the whole point of the video right here. Play in a music group, going to a museum. There you go. You can go seek beauty. If it's art that you like and you're into, go for it. Getting a raise. Well, I asked for a raise and I actually got one, which is incredible. I should have asked for more, but I guess that works. I felt good about it. I accomplished something as well. So go ahead, get your raise, America. Go get your raise. You deserve it. Learn how to do something new. Speaking new language is definitely a good one. Coach someone, go to a restaurant, go eat, go have a bite to eat. Why don't you go bring a friend with you? Then you kill some of these off on the same time. Writing your diary is going to continue writing, play football, being concealed. Not quite sure what they mean by that. Say your prayers. Sorry if I offended anybody for the religious, but this is not about that. Sleep soundly. You go ahead and take a nap. Oversleeping though, just be careful of that. As it could be harmful to the mind and your social and kind of every aspect. It's perfect balance. That's kind of what the universe is based off of. Walking barefoot. Interesting. I was barefoot as a kid. I did a lot of barefoot walking. My feet were hard, not as soft, and I can't walk barefoot anymore. Playing catch. It's always good to go relieve, you know. Some of the childhood stuff that we used to do in a simpler time of life when life was really simple. you know, it's not just because you're an adult, it's not actually a bad idea to go out and revisit some of these things that we enjoyed when we were younger. You know, I mean, as this before all the grown up responsibilities, before all the hardships and stuff like that, maybe take it back to like, you know, childhood catch or hopscotch. I know it sounds, for some people, this might sound really corny, but I mean, if we're talking about struggling from addiction or mental illness or overall boredom, I mean, and the results of not finding yourself a way out of that could be detrimental, then I mean, this is gold right here. You know, it really is truly serious. I use a lot of these, as I mentioned through this video, and I would recommend that anybody, you know, in that negative space or in that, you know, lost in their feelings, trapped in their feelings, definitely use some of this. You can go people watching, build a fire. Don't burn things down though. Apologizing. Apologizing makes me feel good. A lot of people say I'm overly apologetic, but you know, I have a lot to apologize for, and it makes me feel good when people accept my apology. Sorry for my French. Being with happy people. There you go. You are who you surround yourself with. That's a really good one. Happy vibes, right? Happy vibes, good times, you know, that's going to make you happy. That's going to uplift your soul. That's going to cleanse your spirit right there. Be with happy people. You know what I'm saying? Don't be around other sad people, you know, unless you're a happy person, then go make those sad people happy. Go do that. Be around happy people. Life is better happy. Trust me. I've been happy since I've gotten clean and sober. And since it got a hold on my mind, and I haven't been happier, and I feel like it's a better life to live is being happy. Playing party games. Party games are always fun. Just cut out the alcohol and drugs, and then go party your life off. Go to banquets, luncheons, potlucks. Go on field trips. Express your love to somebody. That's a good one. You know, it's not a bad time right now. Where you're lost, you're feeling lonely, you don't know, you got a crush on somebody. Maybe write them something. Boom. Taking some multiple things off the list at once. Go tell somebody how you really feel. Like, hopefully it's positive. You know, if it's a negative one, I would try to steer clear of confrontation and stuff like that so you don't get further into the funk. But go tell somebody how you feel. You know what I'm saying? You work up the courage. You think about that. Trust me, you'll forget that you're alone and that you're sad or whatever it is that you're going through. Go tell somebody how you feel. I love that one. I'm going to do that right now. I just don't know who. Anyways, a little joke for you. Caring for plants, I mentioned that. So that's on the list. We do that. That's good. Being loved, stay up late, get your rest. It says stay up late. I'm telling you, get your rest. Rest is something that eluded me as cocaine's an upper, and I was like always up and never slept. And then when I did sleep, it wasn't sleep, it was passing out. And that wasn't healthy. But, you know, nearing the end of the list, canning, freezing, making preserves. I don't know what that is. Maybe you can lay that in the comments. I don't know what canning. Oh, canning, freezing. Okay, like making foods and stuff. Like, okay, I got that. Yes, you know, getting to cooking, baking. You know what I'm saying? That's always fun. A lot of us like to eat for the most part. You know, try that. If you don't know how to already cook, learn how to cook. You know what I'm saying? Or if you cook, go and reach out and try different new things. You know, that will definitely get you out of your funk. That'll keep you from sitting in your feelings. You know, put your mind to work ultimately. But that's going to conclude the list. That's going to conclude this video. I'm really glad. I was nervous to make this video because I thought it sounded kind of silly to say it out loud. But after laying this, having fun with it, I realized the importance of how important it is to really focus on something that is not your thoughts. You know, I mean, sometimes you need to do that and that's good. But if we're talking about that we're trapped in our feelings or lost in our thoughts and it's negative and you go too deep down that rabbit hole and you don't come back, and God knows what can happen, but something will happen. So to have things that we like to do or that we were interested in or that we didn't, just a simple list like that, and actually go try them and knock them off. Oh my goodness, it does wonders. But I appreciate all of y'all. This will conclude this video on the Passion Project. I will see you again next week. Thank you again for your continued support. I love y'all. I love this. You will see more morning and midday motivations. Thank you all so much. I love you to death. Stay safe out there. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful night. Have another wonderful morning to come and do it. Rinse and repeat, and let's do it again. Peace, love, and happiness to all. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I love you. I'll see you next week or tomorrow for the morning, midday motivation. And then let me just complicate this and let me be myself and just talk and ramble, because that's what I do. Y'all seen it? All right, take care. Peace, love, and happiness. Bye.